Well, by now you should know that there are more than 25,000 open jobs in our region. And if you don't believe me, visit imaginemynewjob.com and see for yourself. Now, one caveat, you've got to have the right skills to get one of those jobs. It's one reason that enrollment at community colleges and career schools is booming right now. And there's no better example of that than the Pittsburgh Institute of Aeronautics. John Graham is PIA's president and CEO, and welcome. Good to see you.
Thank you.
Anybody who's ever been out by the old airport, the old county airport in West Mifflin, I'm sure has seen the signs for the Pittsburgh Institute of Aeronautics. And you know, you've been out there a long time. This is a company that's been around Pittsburgh for decades.
Since for 80 years we've been out at the Allegheny County Airport, and we look forward to being there for at least quite a few more.
You know what surprises people? I mean, Pittsburgh, obviously we've got the big international airport. We've had air service here like every other city since the dawn of aviation. But I doubt folks here think of ourselves as a major hotbed of the aviation or the aerospace industry. So why does it make sense that you all are here to begin with and are still here with us after all these years?
Well, again, the job placement, as you mentioned, is a very big part of what it is that we do. In career education, people are looking to get trained, get into school, and get out of school. They're looking to actually work on things rather than just learn about concepts. And that helps us to stay ahead. And we have a lot longer program than other similar schools. That's a good thing in that we provide skill training that a lot of other schools do not. And that's why we're considered by a lot of aerospace employers to be one of the top in the nation.
Wow, and at it for a long. Yeah, you know, all I hear these days is that the airline industry is not doing very well. They're cutting back. There are all these issues. Are there jobs out there for your graduates?
There are, and only 16 to 20% of jobs in the aerospace industry are specifically related to the big airlines, as you hear them referred to. Just in our last class, we had some regional airlines from Du Bois, Gulfstream Aerospace. We had up in Lockheed Martin, up in the Johnstown area. There have been a lot of jobs, even regionally, that are available. If you look within the zip code, even Port Authority actually hired some of the grads in the skills that they learn there.
So I take it the skills, you're not only trained to be an airplane mechanic. These skills are transferable to other types of trades and occupations?
They are. There's not very much brickwork on airplanes. There's no masonry that you learn, but you learn plumbing, heating, cooling. You learn sheet metal work, all kinds of electronics and electrical systems. There's a lot that goes into the makeup of an airplane in hydraulics and pneumatics, et cetera, and so forth. So there's so many different facets that you learn in, and you can choose to focus in one of those areas in an entry-level job, or you can use all the different disciplines and go to work for something specifically in the aerospace industry. There are many places that request these skills.
It's interesting. Well, you think about transportation systems rather than airplanes. Yeah, there are all a lot of these shared technologies that would seem to cut across, whether it's buses, people movers, trains, or whatever.
Yeah, and as you mentioned, trains too. Norfolk Southern actually hired a lot of grads out of our last couple of classes. So again, even in the trains area, there's a lot of people that are interested in that. Again, just a lot of different facets that people would want to learn about, and really the sky's the limit as far as what it is that you learn. The troubleshooting that we teach is probably the most desired skill out of what it is that we do.
I see something, and you're also into truck driving training?
Yes, we train professional drivers, commercial driver's license. We offer that as well as heavy equipment operation. We've done that since about 1995, and again are considered very highly amongst other schools in the area for the quality of their graduate that we put out.
And you're finding demand out there for truck drivers too, even in this recession?
Absolutely. Everything that you have around you comes to you by way of truck. There aren't too many examples that you can think of. You know, they certainly travel by boat and they travel by train, but eventually they will get to you or your store by truck. So there is definitely a need for truck drivers still, even in this down economy.
Wow, fascinating story. Great to hear it's happening right here in our region. John Graham, the President and CEO of the Pittsburgh Institute of Aeronautics. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
And we'll be back in a minute with a little bit more of our region's business. Stay with us.